don't know if he was ever great. I know he was sensational. I know he was the greatest mix of maybe speed and power ever. I know he was one of the greatest punchers from either side of the plate, left or right. There's been great punches with just the right hand, like Ernie Shavers and Deontay Wilder.
Lewis and Holyfield. Thank you. Only two, my nigga. Only two. Holyfield beat him twice and Lennox beat him. Only two. So what the fuck y'all talking about?
Truly great.
To not rely on someone else's weakness to be strong. To be strong on your own. Too often he relied on other people's weakness, whether it's by being intimidated or whether it's because his talent was so much greater than theirs that it was like putting a monster truck in there with a Volkswagen, and the Volkswagen was going to get crushed. No matter how much horsepower the Volkswagen might have had under the hood and you put under the hood, it was going to get crushed. The monster truck was not going to allow it to be a contest. But a fight is not a fight until there's something to overcome. Mike Tyson was only in 5 fights in his life. The 5 fights where there was something to overcome, and he didn't overcome it.
That was Teddy Atlas commenting on Tyson's career and resume. And Teddy Atlas says he's not sure if Mike Tyson's an all-time great. But to me, it sounds like he got his mind made up that Tyson is not an all-time great. He says Mike Tyson had 5 fights in his career. What he means by that is Mike Tyson had 5 fights in his career that he had to overcome adversity, and he couldn't do it. And 3 of the 5 of those fights were against Hall of Famers, Evander Holyfield and Lennox Lewis, which all 3 fights he lost. He was knocked out by Lennox Lewis, he was stopped by Evander Holyfield once, and was disqualified the next time for biting his ear off. And Teddy Atlas said the rest of his career, other than those 5 fights, he benefited from the opponent's weakness. Rather, they were scared of him or skill set wasn't up to par. But when he got in the ring with somebody who was willing to go the extra mile to win, who's willing to do anything it takes to win, he said Mike Tyson could not overcome it, and he would always come up short. And for that reason, Teddy Atlas says he's not an all-time great. Now, I disagree with him. I don't think he's top 10, but I think he's an all-time great. I mean, at the time, 1986, Mike Tyson became the youngest heavyweight champion ever at 20 years old and 4 months. And after that, he proceeded to unify the belts. He became undisputed heavyweight champion of the world. Did a stint in prison and came out, he became WBC, WBA heavyweight champion once again. He regained the titles. Something I don't think Wilder will ever achieve. And plus, Wilder only had 1 belt. He's never been undisputed. He's never been unified champion. The only thing that's comparable from Mike Tyson to Deontay Wilder is when he stepped up the competition, they could not overcome it. I mean, guys who are not intimidated, who had the skill set and had the will to win, usually beats guys like this. There's no doubt Mike Tyson achieved more than Deontay Wilder has. He was a better fighter, better skill set, and if I think they went head-to-head, I think Tyson would knock Deontay Wilder out. And not only that, Mike Tyson is a bona fide Hall of Famer. He just couldn't overcome adversity and beat the best guys in his era, which were Lennox Lewis and Holyfield. So at the end of the day, I do think Tyson is an all-time great, so I disagree with Teddy Atlas on that part. But as far as overcoming adversity, Mike Tyson and Deontay Wilder are very similar. Leave your thoughts in comments below. Jay Beasy, I'm gone.